Happy February, Aquarius. How's it hanging? Ten of Cups. Pretty good. You're feeling pretty fulfilled. You've worked on your stuff. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which in this image shows a spider building a web next to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you build what you need to build. Now you have things coming to you because you're at the Ten of Pentacles. So you are feeling emotionally fulfilled now after doing all that hard work, building that web. And you're just sitting in the middle and you're waiting for things to come to you now. This is definitely your time to shine. In my opinion, it's the age of Aquarius. It's I've seen it with other readers too, and it's definitely come up very strong in my readings. So, very advantageous time to be an Aquarius, which always confused me for being a air sign because you are a water-bearing sign. So it's very dreamy sign to be, which is a very great, like Aquariuses are very creative, very loving, but they're an air sign. They're mental, but they're also water bearers. So they can kind of link the water and the air, like the emotional and the mental together, probably better than most signs. The Devil. So my last reading with Leo had the Devil too, and there's a lot going on. Ace of Cups. That's an interesting combo. There's a lot going on with, it feels like everybody's shuffling and rearranging their relationships and living through the Tower and Judgment as what's going on right now. A lot of toxic things have to go. And so you might feel an unhealthy bind to some sort of emotional relationship. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a very difficult card, in my opinion as well. King of Swords. So it's like Queen of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay, King of Cups. I had Queen of Pentacles in the last reading and King of Swords as well, and the Devil. So it's like you've done the work. You're at the Ten of Cups. So you're ready to go. And either this person or this thing is at the Ace of Cups, so just starting, or they're one step ahead of you. So you're in your spider web and you're sitting there and waiting for something to become fruitful. But whatever this is, it's very stuck energy. This is very, very stuck. Which leaves you unsure. How to, like, be fruitful in the relationship, how to manifest, how to move forward. You made your web and you're going to sit in it, like you're waiting, you're at the Ten of Cups. You're like, I did all the work, I'm here. But because this feels stuck, it's like they're just starting to do the work. And you might be sitting waiting. Because to me, the Three of Pentacles is a very difficult card. In another reading which came up, the Three of Pentacles is like your biggest, it's your life work, but it also has this architectural kind of feeling. It's like a cornerstone type movement where it's just like you're making huge developments in your life. So it's like living through the tower. Let's say there's a hurricane and you need to hide. Where are you going to hide? You're going to hide the corner of your house. That's the strongest part of your house. So this person, whatever this person is going within themselves, taking their strength and offering a big cup of love, but they might not be where you're at right now, is the sense I'm getting. I mean, it could go either way. I just never want to say somebody's stuck. But like, you have the Hangman came up too, which is kind of indecision and not knowing what to do or what decision to make. But in my opinion, a lot of times the Hangman chooses to put himself there. Like, this guy is just like hanging out and he's not sure what to do. So it's just like a waiting game type deal, right? Let's try to clarify the Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles, because I'm really unsure about this Queenie. Because the other reading, there was the Queen of Pentacles as well, and wanting to move forward and give the same thing, and the King of Swords. So there's a lot of, one side there's mental energy, and the other side there's like physical energy. So Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So, it's like somebody's in denial about something. There is some truth here, but like, to me, the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands are conflicting, because this is like, oh, like, Joe just dumped me and I'm gonna like have bubble baths and do my own manicures and I'm just so sad. And this is like, oh my God, I won. I'm so confident. Like, I rock. Like, it's like that back and forth. So maybe somebody's very back and forth, and that's the Queen of Pentacles, and that results in the Hangman. So it's like you've laid the trap and you're just kind of waiting as to like what the next move is. But this person, somebody's kind of back and forth. There's this like, I feel really good, let's hang out. Oh, well, I saw this commercial and it reminded me of so-and-so and now I'm depressed. Like, it's kind of like, so you just, it's kind of like the disconnect where you're in two different places. And that's kind of nowhere where you want to be on Valentine's Day. I mean, do your own thing. If you are waiting, if you're 10 of Cups, you're emotionally fulfilled. So you're not necessarily waiting. You're just like, you set a situation up, or you made something look a certain way to attract a certain person, and you're just hoping they come around and they get to where you're at type deal, or vice versa, is kind of the feeling I get with that for February, Aquarius. So my advice is, did I rip a card? I ripped the Devil card. That's not bad. I don't really care, but I'm going to be ripping my cards. Anyway, Death. So there is changes coming, Eight of Swords. You're kind of, two eights, right? Eight of Swords, and the spider one was what? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're kind of in the eights, but you're showing as a 10, we'll say that. And there is changes to come, but it's like you don't want to move, or you don't want those changes to come because you might lose somebody, or the situation might not be ideal, or might not come out on top because somebody's so wishy-washy and you don't know what to do with them, or you're being wishy-washy, right? And you kind of, because you're being wishy-washy, you're kind of deciding how the situation goes and you don't want to change but change is coming. I'm like, it's inevitable. Just the tower energy that's happening. You can look at the world right now. A lot of change is happening. So, I mean, just work on yourself, embrace it, do what you love, just be happy, and you'll attract abundance in your life. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. Like, she is a conduit for abundance, and she will bring abundance in your life. But be the Queen of Pentacles. Don't attract the Queen of Pentacles, is my advice. Seven of Swords. So there's some, like, go within. Seven of Swords is always the sneaky stalker. Like, don't do that. But if you can, go within. Work on yourself. That's all you can do. You can't control other people. It won't work out for you the way you want to. It really won't. Just take the lesson. And let people know where you're at. It's Valentine's Day. You know, it doesn't hurt to let people know where you're at. The devil. And here he is again, right? So there's definitely work. You definitely need to work on yourself, and they need to work on themselves. Like, self-work is kind of prominent self-care, 9 of Cups, right? And then you'll get exactly what you want, which is a happier you, happier relationships, abundance, being able to manifest the life that you want. It doesn't really matter who this person is, right? Because something better will come along. Like, the ideal will come there. You just need to work on yourself and not be so undecided. When you leave people hanging, either way, it's a lot of bad energy. It's a lot of manipulation, and it kind of serves nobody, and karma really recognizes manipulation as well and serves it back. So here's 8 of Pentacles again. Work on yourself. Build what you need to build your empire, and have abundance come to you. That's the Queen of Pentacles, having abundance come to her. Okay? So I'm going to give a teaser card for Valentine's Day. I'll have Valentine's Day mid-monthly readings available. I'll have, like, if I can find the deck again, I have X-rated cards, so I kind of want to use those for Valentine's Day. And these, Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Engagements. This is a great... Oh, we got 2. Finances and career. What? Do we have 3? What? Express your love. So this is a lot of advice for you. I only gave 1 to the other ones, maybe 2 to one of the readings, but this says it all. Like, it's Valentine's Day. You might be in the case where you could get engaged on Valentine's Day, and maybe you feel like somebody's wishy-washy, and maybe they are because they have a surprise. But, you know, like, you kind of know where you're at, too. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So do you build your web, build your empire, build the life that you want, and you will attract the things that you want out of life, right? Because you don't want to live for somebody else. It's not worth it. It never will be. And that's a really hard life lesson to learn. But anyway, happy Valentine's Day, Aquarius. Please subscribe and like the video. And if you would like a reading, my information is below. And happy Valentine's Day. I probably already said that, but I mean it. Okay, bye.